Hi folks, it's Pete here from Ashton's Cars, and today I'm showing you our Volkswagen Beetle convertible. It's the 1.6 model, 2003. Very low mileage car, only done 69,000 miles from new. As you can see, very nice metallic blue colour. It's in good condition, especially when you consider this car's now 17 years old. It's been very well cared for by the previous owner. Original wheel trims on the car. It's had the wing mirrors coloured in white. I don't think that would have been standard. That's something that obviously the previous owner's done, but they've been done properly. It's a very good finish on it. Gives it a little bit more of a sporty look, I suppose. It's got a very nice sort of light tan coloured interior, which is immaculate condition. I'll show you that in just a second. Fully electric roof on it. Obviously, as I just said, it's a 17-year-old car. A couple of very light marks, which I don't know if it'll even show up on camera by here. Look, it's very light on that wing. Looks like it's brushed a hedge or something at some point. It's not really cut through the paint, but it has sort of just brushed through the lacquer a little bit. Nothing serious though. The roof's in fantastic condition. Don't know if you can see that. It's very clean. Again, a couple of very small marks here on the corner, but again, not something that you're really going to be sort of stressed about on a car of this age. Just to show you the roof, it's been, it's been cleaned by our chap, but it's in very good condition for the age of it. Not really anything to complain about there. Proper heated glass window on it. Come back down this side of it. It's a very clean, very well presented, very level car. It sits well, drives even better than it looks. I brought the car from a garage in Devon, drove it back to South Wales, and it was absolutely fantastic. I even had the top down for a little bit at the time, even though we're in the autumn now. It's got heated seats on it, so put the heater on, stick the heated seats on, drop the top on it, and you're still pretty comfortable on a day like today. So speaking of that, let's get in it, let's start it up, and let's get this top down. Have a quick look at that interior first. Light tan, really nice sort of colour scheme I think in there. Personally, I enjoy a nice leather interior when I've got a convertible. I think that finishes the car off. This is full leather. It's a light coloured leather. There's not a great deal of wear in those seats. Tiny little bit on the driver's one, but nothing really. Let's just have a quick look at the back before we start the car up. There we go. Proper four-seater. Loads of headroom, loads of space in these cars. Unbelievably big for what they are. They're based on a Golf platform, but there is more room in here, certainly headroom-wise, than the equivalent Golf. Let's just jump in it quickly. And I'll show you how to operate the roof now. So 69,000 miles, guys. I don't know if you can see that. Very low mileage for the year of the car. Just starting it up. Very smooth engine, nice even idle. Simple layout on these cars. It's a retro sort of looking car, so hasn't got loads of clutter in it, but what it has got is heated seats, which are down here. Nice easy to use ventilation controls, which I prefer just to have a turny sort of knob like that. It's much quicker than fiddly switches. Cassette player, I don't know if you remember those, but it's nevertheless, it's a 2003 car and that's what it has. And it's an electric roof, but you have got a manual clasp for it, so you press the button like it says there, that drops, and then you twist it anti-clockwise. Once you have done that, you can just use this switch by the handbrake to pull the back, and the whole thing goes like so in seconds, because it's a very simple design. Does a little beep to tell you it's done, and then there's another switch just over here which does all the windows, so I can press that and down they drop, and now I've got a full roadster convertible. Look at that. On a day like today, it's an absolute joy. So I'm going to go back outside and I'm just going to show you the lines of this car with the top down. So there she is, guys. Look at that. Really, really looks the part now with that top down, I think. Really looks the part. It's a pretty car. It's a pretty colour for it as well. Again, being fussy, and I've got to be when I do these videos, and I'm highlighting things that you might not even notice, but there's a little mark by here to the left of the number plate. Again, for the age and the mileage, you're going to have little marks on a 17-year-old car. But 69,000 miles is extremely low for the age of it, and it's got all the signs of being very, very well looked after by the previous owner. It comes with 2 keys as well, full set of manuals for the car. I'll pop the service history on the listing as well for you to have a look at. You know, for the price range, there's not much that can compare with this, and if you were to put a private plate on it, it could be a much newer car because it's a Beetle and it's a classic design, and they carried on, you know, manufacturing these for years and years. There's your interior in all its glory, basking in the autumn sunshine. Height adjustment, by the way, there on the seat. That's for driver and passenger. It's a little feature, but it makes a big difference, and it's something that this Beetle has got. It's also got a little ski hatch in the back to put longer items through the boot, and it's even got a lock-in armrest there as well as glove box. So if you were to leave the car with the top down, you can make sure your stuff's quite secure inside it. And that might be a very small thing, but it's something that makes a big difference on a convertible like this, because you sometimes want to leave it with the top down in the summer and you want to know your stuff's safe, your sunglasses and stuff like that. And they are in this car. It's very, very well thought out. Ultimately, it's a Volkswagen, and with this 1.6 engine that it's got, it's the same engine that you find in the Beetle, as the Golf, and as an Audi A3, and in a lot of other VW and Audi products. Obviously they own Seat, Skoda. The engine is a sort of very well proven power plant, about 100 horsepower, enough to give it reasonable performance. It's no hot hatch, it's a convertible, so it's a little bit heavier than the hard top version, but certainly a lot better performance than the equivalent 1.4 that they do in this car. So if this is of interest to you, if you're looking for a car that's going to look good, not break the bank, you've just found it. Give me a call on 07932 873 646. Happy to take part exchange against the car. We're happy to deliver the car to your doorstep. We're happy to offer a contactless delivery service where we can do that. We'll even take your old car back with us in part exchange if you want to. Ring me and we will work out a price for your old car. If you're within 150 miles, that delivery is free. Beyond 150 miles, there's a small charge, but again, if you ring us, we can work out a price for you, all in. And the number again is 07932 873 646. What a beautiful car. It's a beautiful day, and I'm waiting for your call. You take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. Thank you.